Hello everyone and welcome to my garden. Now unfortunately we've not been able to do a lot of training recently because of circumstances or unprecedented circumstances. So we now know that maybe in 6 weeks time we're going to be able to do maybe some more competition, hopefully some competition, and also maybe hopefully start face-to-face coaching again down at the Mountbatten Centre. So we don't want to come in straight away without any training. If there's going to be competition in August, we want to be a little bit prepared. So we're going to do 6 weeks, 4 times a week of YouTube videos that are going to get us into some sort of good condition for more sprinting. Now, a lot of the stuff we'll be doing today, you will probably have already done, hopefully you've already done, with me down at the track. So, we're using my garden. You can use your park, pretty much anywhere you want to use. Now, today's equipment is very basic. Not everybody's going to have the equipment of cones and mini hurdles, so we're going to make do with things that we can have from around the house. And I believe everybody really should have what we're going to use today around the house. So first of all, this is the equipment we'll be using today. Now, 2 empty bottles of 1 litre juice. Now, anyone should have a similar kind of thing around the house. If you haven't, you can also use tins of beans, jars of spaghetti bolognese. I'm using 2 bottles, half full, 1 litre. We're also going to be using a rucksack, school rucksack, 1 book, depending on how strong you feel, 2 books, okay, in the rucksack. Now that comes later on. So I'd like to introduce, first of all, our demonstrator for today is my daughter, Ella. Ella, give everyone a little wave, okay? And behind the camera is Rosa, who's our YouTube expert, who's going to be editing this video so that it's very comprehensible for everybody. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start with what we usually do is a run round the track. Okay, we haven't got a track, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 minutes of jogging. Now, if you're at the park, you can jog around the park. If you're in your garden, you can jog up and down the garden. It's up to you. Just continuous jogging for 2 minutes. Okay? Okay, so hopefully we're now nice and warmed up. What we're going to do now is like what we do on every session, is our drills. We're going to start off, first drill, fast feet. Now when we do fast feet, we've got to remember 3 things, 3 very important things. 1, keep your head still. 2, arms nice and straight, driving the elbows back. And 3, the most important thing for this is to hold your toes up. Okay? Hold these toes up near the shin. Okay? What I don't want to see is them dropped like this. I want to see them held up. Okay, so when you're going to do this as a 30-metre drill, so if you're in your park, measure out 30 metres, roughly, it doesn't have to be anything in detail. And then, remember, this isn't high knees, it's only half. High knees are here. This drill, and you're going to get our knee up about here. Okay? Drive the arms. Okay, well done. So now we're going to move on. High knees. Exactly the same as what we've just done, except we're going to get our knees parallel with the ground. Okay, so you can see my knee here parallel with the ground. A full high knee. Remember, still keep the toes up, pointed up. Still keep your arms nice and straight. Keep your head straight. Well done. Now we're going to do our third drill, kick-throughs. This is the recovery stage of our sprint. So if Ella's just going to demonstrate quickly we need to ensure our toes are pointed up still towards our shin. Ella? Okay, underneath the butt, push through, underneath, push through and down, underneath, push through and down, push through and down, push through. So we're underneath the butt. Well done. Moving on to drill number 4, penguins. Now, important things to remember on this drill is we're still using our bent arms, driving our elbows back, straight leg, and also we're leaning slightly forward, okay? The natural reaction to putting our leg out for our body would be to lean back. We want to fight that, lean forward. Now, when we're doing the penguins, if it helps, we'll use a 1-2 rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well done. Now drill number 5, karaokas. Now it's very easy to do these wrong, but it's very important that we have agility. This is what this drill gives us, agility. And when we're sprinting, we need to be in control of our body. So when we're doing karaokas, it's important to be facing the correct way. To go this way, our face should be facing this way. Now Ella is now going to demonstrate the karaoke movement. Ella. Up above, behind, knee up, across. Well done. Drill number 6, A skips. Very easy to get this wrong. It does take a while to get this drill. It needs a lot of rhythm and for your mind to be in tune with your body. Now Ella is going to demonstrate our A skips. Remember, hold your toes up. Very important. That is the basics of all sprinting. Okay, drill number 7, B skips. Very similar to A skips. Now, for all them hurdlers out there, this is a really good drill for hurdling. It's also very good for a sprinting warm-up drill. So the difference between this and the A skip is mainly we're going to show the bottom of our feet. Ella, if you could just demonstrate. Okay, so instead of the foot coming flat, our foot, if I was standing in front, would see the bottom of your foot. Okay, very important to remember, do not lean back. That is the natural movement for your body to do. You must push your body forward to meet your knee. Okay? Okay, drill number 8. It's time to get them fast twitch muscles moving. Fast twitch muscles are very important for sprinting fast. Now, we're going to use one drill 2 different ways. We're going to use a very fast high knee, and then gradually we're going to keep the high knee, but we're going to stretch out. Okay, to finish off our drill section, we're now just going to do 2 run-throughs. Okay, so our drill section's now finished. We're going to go and start into our middle of our session. This is quick reaction. Now, we've swapped over. Rosa's now going to do our demonstrations. We're going to do 4 sets of quick reaction sprinting. Now, Rosa is going to lie flat on the floor with our arms out in front. Okay? Now, hopefully we'll have a parent here as well, just to do a quick countdown. A 3, a 2, a 1, and a go. Now on the go, the athlete gets up from the lion position and sprints 40 meters. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're now going to move into our strength and conditioning session. Now, we're using our rucksack, as I showed you earlier. In our rucksack, we've got 2 books. Now, for the younger ones, 1 book is probably just right. So, Ella, if you get your rucksack on. Okay, we're going to do 10 squats. Very important, make sure your back's straight, make sure you're facing forwards at all times. Do not look down, make sure you're always facing straight ahead, therefore your back will be straight. Okay? 1 minute rest between each 10. Okay, next we're going to work the shoulders. This next exercise is called 3 in 1 shoulders. Now, we're going to do this 12 times, 3 sets of 12, 1 minute rest between each set. Now, Ella's going to demonstrate what 1 3 in shoulders look like. Now we're using our bottles that we showed earlier, 1 litre bottles, half filled with water. Now, you can change that around however you want. Less water, more water. Okay, so now you know what 1 looks like. We're going to do 12 in a row, followed by a 1 minute rest, another 12, 1 minute rest, and another 12. Okay, next exercise, alternate lunges. Now, for all them under 13s out there, we'll be using the 2 bottles. Under 15s, the 2 bottles plus the rucksack. Now, we're going to do this 20 times, times 3, with 1 minute rest in between each 20. So, Ella is now going to demonstrate what 20 looks like. Okay, next exercise is a core exercise. Basic sit-ups. Now we're going to do 3 times 20 sit-ups with a minute's rest in between. It's easy for someone or easier for someone to hold the feet. Remember the important thing, do not have your hands behind your head. Always just your fingertips on your temple. Okay, next exercise, very familiar, press-ups. 3 times 10 press-ups. 1 minute rest between each 10. Okay, next exercise is a plyometrics exercise. So we're going to do 8 consecutive 2-foot jumps times 3 with a 30-second rest in between. Now, it's really important on this to ensure your toes come up each time, your heels do not come back, everything is forward, forward, forward. Okay, this is our last exercise. Again, a plyometric exercise, a really important plyometric exercise, hopping. Now in this exercise, we're going to do 2 lots of 6 on each leg. Left leg first, followed by right leg, followed by left leg, followed by right leg. 30 seconds in between each set of 6. Very important when we're doing our hopping is the back cycle. Each time we do a hop, our leg cycles backwards, backwards. Opposite leg, we're hopping on this leg, backwards, backwards. Okay, so that concludes our first online session, our first YouTube online session. Now, this, I hope you will be able to complete on Monday. The next video will be uploaded on Monday night for you to do on Tuesday. This session will include some more running, okay, as opposed to strength and conditioning. So, how do I know you're going to do this session? Well, what I'm asking you is to get your parent, your sister, your brother, your friend to video bits of you taking part in this session. Okay, so if you're not in my training group, feel free to complete the sessions